Cardi B's toxic relationship cycle continues, trading one husband to downgrade to a baby mama status. It seems Cardi B just jumped from the frying pan into the fire. The rapper recently left her cheating, multiple baby mama having husband, only to end up with a man who might be even worse. Same story, new man. NFL player Stefon Diggs, Cardi's new boyfriend and rumored baby daddy. Sources claim Diggs is bringing more baggage than the Louis Vuitton store, including secret side babies and even whispers about his sexuality. It's a messy situation that screams low self-esteem and toxic choices. Honestly, the way Cardi B is moving, it's clear she could desperately use a self-help intervention. In fact, Cardi, if you're watching, this is why you need my book, Finding Your Inner Ally, a guide to healing the toxic relationship with yourself to break out of this cycle. Let's rewind. Offset, Cardi B's estranged husband, has a well-known history of cheating and multiple children with multiple women, 5 kids with 4 different mothers. Cardi tried to stand by him through countless infidelities, but you'd think after finally cutting him off, she'd choose better for her next partner. Instead, she's now with Stefon Diggs. Diggs is reportedly entangled in at least 4 baby dramas in the past 15 months. Here's what we know. Cardi B went public with her new relationship in mid-2025 and just announced she's pregnant with Diggs' child, her 4th baby, first with him, but almost immediately, multiple other women emerged with their own claims on Diggs. Just one day after Cardi shared her pregnancy news, an Instagram model named Lord Giselle, real name Eileen Lopera, slapped Diggs with a paternity lawsuit claiming he fathered her 5-month-old daughter born in April, and she's seeking full custody and support. Diggs denied it and demanded a DNA test, but the fact that Lord Giselle even gave her baby his last name shows how convinced she is. Kay Benji, an IG model who allegedly gave birth to Diggs' daughter in June 2025, just about 3 months after Lord Giselle's baby. The timing is wild. That child was conceived in fall 2024, right when Cardi and Diggs first sparked romance rumors. In other words, he had 2 women pregnant at the same time, one of them Cardi B, if reports are true. Fans on Twitter have been calling this prime ghetto drama and joking that a paternity test TV special is inevitable. For the love of KJ, another woman, identified by her IG handle, who is rumored to be expecting twins by Diggs. Yes, twins, with paternity unconfirmed but gossiped about heavily on social media. If true, that means Diggs could have yet another double bundle on the way. Add it up, and Stefon Diggs allegedly got 4 women pregnant in a little over a year, Cardi B included. That's the kind of track record that makes Offset look almost tame. And we haven't even mentioned the other bombshell. Diggs has been accused of living a double life. In late 2024, a man came forward accusing Stefon of attempted sexual assault, claiming the NFL player drugged him and tried to have sex with him. The accuser, Chris Blake Griffith, said Diggs' own brother even assaulted him to keep him quiet about this secret, while no lawsuit against Diggs himself was filed and he never commented publicly. The story went viral. It fueled rumors that Diggs might be bisexual or on the down low, essentially lying to the women in his life about who he really is. True or not, it's another huge red flag. Cardi B's situation is looking like deja vu. She escaped one toxic man only to fall for another with even more chaos swirling around him. From cheating and surprise babies to a possible secret DL side, Stefon Diggs embodies everything Cardi doesn't need in a partner for a healthy, stable life. So why on earth is she with him? The answer may lie not in the men, but in Cardi B herself, specifically in her self-esteem and her relationship with herself. It's easy to call Cardi B foolish or low class for these decisions, but beneath the surface is a classic pattern that many women, famous or not, fall into. Cardi B's relationship roller coaster suggests she might have a toxic relationship with herself, marked by low self-esteem and unhealed wounds. When a woman doesn't truly value herself, she inadvertently attracts and tolerates partners who don't value her either. Psychological experts agree that low self-esteem is one of the biggest factors in why someone ends up in one toxic relationship after another. Individuals with low self-worth often feel undeserving of love and respect, which makes them more likely to accept poor treatment from others. In fact, toxic partners prey on those insecurities, manipulating and dominating women who doubt their own value. Sound familiar? Cardi spent years enduring Offset's infidelity and excuses, which suggests she didn't believe she deserved better at the time. That kind of chronic disrespect erodes your self-esteem further, creating a vicious cycle. When you don't heal after such trauma, you're primed to repeat the pattern with the next person, even if on the surface they seem different. It's no coincidence that Cardi's new man exhibits the same type of disrespectful behavior, multiple simultaneous baby mamas, lying, that she had with her ex. Unresolved personal issues have a way of resurfacing in our choice of partners. As one relationship coach put it, sometimes we're subconsciously drawn to the same dysfunction over and over, trying to win this time or heal a past hurt. For Cardi B, the rush of a new romance, especially with someone who told her, "Let me heal you," after her split from Offset, may have been blinding. He came into her life as she was vulnerable and looking for validation, but no man can heal the wounds inside you. That's work you have to do yourself. Until Cardi truly fixes that toxic inner voice that says chaos is normal or that she can't do better, she's likely to keep ending up with different versions of the same toxic man. The real lesson here isn't just gossip. It's a wake-up call for any woman who sees a bit of herself in Cardi B's story. If you've noticed you keep attracting toxic partners, it's time to focus on healing your relationship with yourself. How do you do that? Here are some key steps to break the cycle. Face your self-esteem issues head on. Acknowledge if deep down you feel unworthy or less than. Remember that feeling undeserving of love makes you tolerate the intolerable. Commit to rebuilding your self-worth through positive affirmations and self-care. Consider reading books like Finding Your Inner Ally that guide you in nurturing self-love. Reflect on your patterns. Take a hard look at your past relationships. Do you spot recurring themes like partners who cheat, disrespect, or abandon you? Journaling about these patterns can bring subconscious choices to light. Awareness is the first step toward change. Set strong boundaries and standards. Decide what you will no longer accept. If dishonesty, infidelity, or abuse have shown up before, draw a line in the sand. By clearly defining your boundaries, you'll repel many toxic individuals from the start. Healthy relationships require mutual respect for boundaries. Heal unresolved trauma. If you've been through betrayal, abuse, or neglect in childhood or adulthood, those wounds can silently guide you into familiar toxic dynamics. Therapy or counseling can be life-changing, helping you process pain so you don't seek familiar pain with a new face. There's no shame in getting professional help to unpack trauma and build healthier coping skills. Build your self-worth through action. Engage in activities that reinforce a positive self-image. Surround yourself with supportive friends/family who remind you of your value. Pursue personal goals and passions. Achieving even small goals, fitness, hobbies, career milestones can affirm that you are capable and worthy. The more you recognize your own worth, the less nonsense you'll tolerate. Learn about healthy love. Educate yourself on what a healthy relationship looks like. Trust, communication, respect, equality. When you know the red flags, and red flags shouldn't look like green lights just because you're used to drama, you can avoid toxic men early. Knowledge is power here. Take it slow with new romances. One of the biggest mistakes is rushing into a serious relationship before truly getting to know the person. Give yourself time to observe someone's character over several months or more before entangling lives or bodies. Had Cardi waited and watched, she might have spotted Diggs's pattern of behavior before getting pregnant. As the saying goes, When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Don't let lust or loneliness cloud your judgment. Cardi B's current saga with Stefon Diggs might be making headlines for its shock value, but the underlying story is as old as time. If you don't heal what's broken inside, you'll keep attracting heartbreak on the outside. No amount of fame, money, or external validation can fill that void. It's an inside job. Cardi B, for all her success and bravado, is showing signs of a woman who hasn't yet fully learned to love herself fiercely and unapologetically. When a woman truly loves herself, she stops entertaining men who don't. So ladies, let this be a lesson. You are the love of your own life first. If you're stuck in a pattern of toxic relationships, focus on healing the toxic relationship with yourself. As you build up your confidence and self-respect, your taste in partners will naturally change. You'll start to repel the Stefon Diggs types and attract partners who treat you with the care and honesty you deserve. To Cardi B and anyone in her shoes, it's time to break the cycle. Prioritize your mental and emotional health. Read up on self-love and healthy relationships. And don't be afraid to stand alone until you're truly ready for the love that aligns with your worth. Heal yourself, know your worth, and you'll never settle for toxic love again. And who knows, maybe the next headlines about Cardi B will be about her thriving in self-love and finding a partner who lifts her. But first, she has to lift herself. Bottom line, don't be foolish with your heart. Break up with your toxic patterns, and the right kind of love will have a chance to find you. Catch you on the next video. Bye.